Hey guys, what's up, what's up, what's up? This is Yepa, shamanic practitioner, and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to be doing the other segment of the Zodiac signs for the month of June as to what is in store for you. So this video is going to be for each Zodiac sign of fire and water. Okay, fire and water. Please excuse my voice as I am. It's very early in the morning, and this was kind of on my heart to go ahead and do now. Plus, it's raining and stuff here in the Chi-Town, so I love tapping into mystical things when nature is going through changes. So anywho, again, welcome to my channel. If you have subscribed already to my channel, thank you so very much. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the comments as well. Thank you for the views. Even if you don't like a comment, those views goes a long way. The moment you click into that video, the moment that it supports my channel. So I appreciate that. For those that have not subscribed, please make sure that you do, so that way you can receive notification as to when a video does upload. So we're going to start off with fire signs, okay? Starting off with Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Then we're going to move on to the water signs, starting off with Cancer, Scorpio, and last but not least, closing out with Pisces. Please make sure that you check your sun, moon, or rising. If you are looking for the earth elements as well as the air elements, they have posted online, so make sure that you check that out if you have placements as well. If you are interested in a more personal reading with me, you can book me online at spiritualvibrations.org. Please make sure that you check out my spiritual shop as well. I have spiritual prescriptions available for you. And if you are in the Chicagoland area, I do also offer in-person sessions, spiritual foot washing service, Olympa, aura cleansing, of course, readings, but also shamanic Reiki sessions. So if that's something you're interested in, you can contact me either through my website, spiritualvibrations.org, or through my email, which is spiritualvibrations2018@gmail.com. The descriptions will be down below. Also, if you don't want to listen to the full intro, if you've made it this far, then you might as well continue, because I'm about to close out. But I just want to say this. I'm going to be putting the timestamps in the description box, but also in the comment section, okay? So that way you could click directly to your sign, all right? So let's go ahead and get started with this reading today, okay? Just give me a few moments here. I'm going to a prayer real quick. All right, so let's get started. So, Divine Spirit, I would like to tap into the month of June. I'm going to be focusing on the fire signs, and I'm going to be focusing on the water signs today. Divine Spirit, we are starting off with Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Divine Spirit, for the month of June. Sagittarius, for the month of June. Okay, shuffle one time, Divine Spirit. Sagittarius, for the month of June. What do you want to talk to them about? Alright. Sagittarius, for the month of June. What's in store for them? What you want to talk to them about? Okay. So, you have a card to flip out. We do have the Goddess of Strength. It says, stand up for what you believe. You will gain respect by holding your ground. Okay. The Goddess of Strength. So stand up for what you believe, and you will gain respect by holding your ground. All right. So Sagittarius is kind of starting off here for you guys in the month of June. There is a possible situation that you are going to be up against in the month of June, and you're going to have to kind of put your foot down. You're going to have to either possibly set some type of boundary. You're going to have to, again, stand your ground, okay, in some shape or form. Now, whatever this may be, it may require energy. It may require a lot of effort. It may require a lot of discipline. It may require a lot of assertiveness for you to even get to a point of really kind of setting a boundary with something or someone or a situation. But you have everything that you need within you to set that boundary, to stand your ground, okay? All right, so what's going on for Sagittarius here for the month of June? What's in store for Sagittarius for the month of June? Asking for 4 cards. Sagittarius for the month of June. What's in store? And Sagittarius for the month of June. What's in store? What's in store for Sagittarius for the month of June? Collective. Sagittarius for the month of June. Collective. Sagittarius for the month of June. Collective. Give me a second, guys. And one more card for Sagittarius for the month of June. What's in store? Okay. Alright, so let's let's go ahead and see what has come out. So the first card, you do have wish here. It says your heart's desire is ready to come true. All right, so some of you guys may find a wishbone. If you eat chicken, you may actually find a wishbone. I know coming up as a child, you know, the elders would always say, you know, you find a wishbone, make sure you make a wish, you know. So that's actually like a little hoodoo thing, you know. So I'm saying that to say it may sound silly, but take a chance. So if you're eating chicken, Sagittarius, okay, in the month of June, and you find a wishbone, make that wish, okay. But however, outside of that, I feel like there's some type of wish fulfillment that is coming your way. Um, some of you right now may have strong Aquarius placements in your first house. Um, that won't be for everyone, even though, yes, I'm talking to my Sagittarius, but some of you, not your first house, your rising sign, duh. Your rising sign. Some of you have Aquarius in your rising sign. Um, Another thing that I'm seeing here for June is when it comes to standing up for what you believe in, um, that has a lot to do with this wish fulfillment as well. It's kind of like if you put your all into something, 9 times out of 10, you will get the results that you want. All right. If you put your hard work and effort into something, you standing on business, you know, you are, you know, doing what you can in order to make something happen. 9 times out of 10, you're going to get that wish fulfillment. Okay. So I do want to say that for those that have been working on something, and it could be something like just working on self, you know what I'm saying? This could be, you know, working on projects, whatever it may be. There's something that some of you guys have been working on, that there's a wish fulfillment that's coming out of that. In the month of June, for others, you are going to possibly start working on something, but know that whatever you pick up in the month of June is definitely going to bring forth a positive outcome for you as well. Okay. I also feel that, you know, for many of you, I also see that there has been something that you guys have been dealing with. And I do feel like in the month of June, you're breaking free from that emotional attachment to that situation. Okay, you're breaking free from the emotional attachment to that situation. Many of my Sagittarius are in their divine feminine energy right now. Even if you are a divine masculine, you are embodying more of your divine feminine energy right now. It has a lot to do with the planetary shifts that you guys are going through as well. Okay. The next card that came out for my Sagittarius, we have the card of brilliance. Discover your sparkle. Okay, so Sagittarius, June 26th could be significant for some of you, so mark that on your calendar. Okay, it could be something very small, it could be something very big. That's not going to apply to everyone, but again, if you write it down, then 9 times out of 10 you may be in the mix of something. So June 26th could be significant for someone. Also, for the month of June, Sagittarius, okay, you're going to be discovering different aspects of yourself. I don't know, it's falling in love with you again. That's what I heard. Falling in love with you again. Like finding something new about you and really loving this new persona, this new whatever it may be. It makes me feel like this is more internal than it is external when it comes to this as well. All right. There could be a day, okay, or a time in the month of June where you may open up the floodgates, meaning that you may have to let some tears out. You may be shedding some tears. You may be doing some releasing, okay? Understand that tears does not mean that you're weak. It just means that you've been strong for too long. Okay, so tears have cleansed the soul. So it is okay to purge, to release as well. But getting back to discovering your sparkle, you're going to be discovering a different side of yourself that you're really going to fall in love with. It's kind of giving me a little bit like, oh my God, I like this new vibe, energy that I'm working with, but I'm also a little bit nervous because this is unfamiliar to me, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna roll with it. I'm gonna roll with it and see where it takes me, type of vibes, okay? Some of you may be going to the pool, to the beach in the month of June as well, okay? Connecting with water, all right? Going to see a waterfall, all right, as well. The next card, that is fucking crazy. What did I say when I started the video? Give me a second. Let me go in prayer. We got the angel of prayer. Okay. I normally do my channel messages, but not really a lot for my Zodiac, signs. I do my channel messages for the elements. But anywho, I got the angel of prayer. So prayer is going to be important. It says, ask the universe and the angels for help and guidance. Prayer is important all the time, not just for the month of June. But um, when strength, the goddess of strength, or the strength card appears, that is a sign of endurance. So normally in that energy, you'll reach a point of exhaustion, tired, distressed, overwhelmed, can't take it, enough is enough type of vibes, right? So whatever these energies, circumstances, and situations are that could be bringing up these emotions, you are being asked to stay in prayer, to communicate with your spiritual team at this time. Talk to them at this time. For many of you, you've been going through this energy, but it's residual energy coming in from the previous month, okay, which you're still kind of working through. And for many of you, you've been really praying in the recent past. And so in the month of June, it's like an answered prayer, all right? Pretty much, there is an answer prayer for all my Sagittarius in the month of June. But again, stay in prayer. Have faith, okay? You also have the angel of emergence. It's time for the real you to emerge. See, that's what you're discovering. Like, Sagittarius, you guys, many of you are really activated in your Black Lilith energy. I know I am fully activated and I'm loving. I've been working with Lilith for the last 3 years, you know what I'm saying? And she's amazing. But anyway, you guys need to check out your Lilith placements. Many of you are pretty much um, working, embodying, making changes, and it has a lot to do with your Lilith placement. So again, this part that you're discovering is a new you. That's why I felt the need to say also, like, oh my God, I'm loving this, but oh my God, this feels different. Like, you could be trying to do new things, change your hairstyle, like, you know what I'm saying? If you are someone that don't really kind of hang out or socialize, you may be putting yourself out there a little bit more. Okay, it's like the most authentic version of yourself is trying to emerge, and at the same time, you're shedding those old ways of yourself as well. Okay, so you may feel broken in a way for some. For others, you just feel kind of scattered, confused. Okay, one more card here, overall energy. I'm gonna move on because I got. Okay, so yeah, we do have the angel of relaxation. All right, so again, I'm sorry, I'm just kind of jumping. If you guys follow me, I think I probably do got like ADHD or some shit. I be hopping around. You gotta really tap the fuck in, right, to keep up with me. But yeah, let's kind of close this energy out. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is beautiful because again, you guys are moving more into your most authentic self, and it's not easy. Like I said, you're shedding who you once were and stepping more into who you're meant to be as well. So again, we do have the angel of relaxation. It says, let go of the desired outcomes and you will get what you want, okay? So also Sagittarius, for the month of June, you are being asked to find ways to relax more. Relax your mind, okay? Try to relax your nervous system as well. Spiritual baths, spiritual showers could be beneficial for you as well. Spiritual foot washing services, okay? Get at your girl. Very powerful. Could be beneficial to you also. Self care, nurturing, compassion, you know. It's like Spirit wants you guys to try not to worry too much. And I know that's easier said than done, which is totally understood, but it's like things are going to work out better than you had anticipated. You're going to get what it is you want. Okay? The only thing is that you may not know when and you may not know how it's going to come. But that's why Source is saying that part, pray on. Pray for that peace while you wait on the blessing. Okay? All right, let me get for my Sagittarius, 3 of my cards here for Sagittarius for the month of June. So, many of you are going through a spiritual initiation at this time, all right? If you like these decks and the messages that come out, this is the Chat with Spirit reading. Okay, this is the Chat with Spirit reading on my website, spiritualvibrations.org. So many of you have been going through and is going through in a spiritual initiation. So there is a level up. Look at spiritual initiation like you got to take a major test, right? You got to first study. All right, which is, you know, the circumstances, the obstacles that's been coming into your life, right? You have to study. Once you study, then you're going to have a big test. The big test in the month of June is standing your ground. Okay? Place that information how you see fit. Once you pass that exam, that means you're able to pass on to the next grade. All right? So, many of you are going through a spiritual initiation. All right? Look at that number, 777. I also feel good luck for you guys as well. You may find a 4-leaf clover also. Some of you guys, if you play scratch offs, I recommend getting the 711 20. What's the 711 21? All right. We also have it's too much. Okay, so something could feel very overwhelming, all right, in the month of June for you guys as well. We got 333. Okay, so energies is feeling scattered here. Know that your ascended masters are very much present here. That's why Spirit is saying that they understand what you're going through, what you have been through, the fatigue, the exhaustion, the burnout, emotional burnout, physical burnout, exhaustion that you may feel. But we're asking that you relax. We need for you to let go. We need for you to let go. And just know that in the end, you will get what it is that you want. All right? And one more card for Sagittarius for the month of June. All right? We got 5D poverty. All right. So Sagittarius. Look, we got 555. You're going to be seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities. You're going to be really guided. Pay attention to the signs that's around you. So Sagittarius, for the month of June, you do want to watch out for your mindset, your thought process, okay? Lack, scarcity, fear, abandonment, rejections, you want to be mindful with your self-talk, all right? You want to be mindful of your emotions because with this 5D poverty card, it acknowledges someone that is kind of like constantly dwelling on the negatives, the traumas, the pain, the obstacles, the hurt, the challenges that you're going through, constantly replaying it over and over and over, and living in that energy and feeling as if, that's all it's going to ever be. And your spirit team is saying, we got to break that because if you are having that mindset, all right, which is your Ori, which is your crown chakra, which is the portal to the ethers, right, which is why it's 5D poverty. If you're sending all of that negative information up, what goes out must come in, all right, cause and effect, okay, affinity, all right, so you do need to be mindful about that, all right. Let me get one card for Sagittarius for the month of June, then we're going to move on. Yeah, purification is going to be a month of purifying, okay? I do feel like, again, you're going to kind of be up and down with your energies in the month of June. Flow with it, go with it, okay? Make sure you're getting outdoors as well. Some of you may be very heavily connected or work with or crowned by Oshun, okay? That's not going to be for everyone, all right? I feel like the summertime for my Sagittarius is going to be a very good time for you. All right, so if spring was a little funky, you know, summer is going to be much, much better for you. All right, so I'm sending love your way. That's for my Sagittarius. And now we're going to move on to Leo. All right, what's up, my Leos? How are you? Welcome. All right, so we're going to be tapping in for my Leos, Divine Spirit, for the month of June. Leos for the month of June. Collective, my Leos. What do you want them to know? What's in store for my Leos for the month of June? My Leos for the month of June. What's in store for the Leos? All right, so Leos, all right, we have the angel of finances. It says, honor and give thanks for the blessings that you are about to receive. All right, Leo, I love that. All right, so your finances is improving in the month of June. That is beautiful. All right, it is important, no matter how small, no matter how big, gratitude and appreciation for all the blessings that you experience. Okay. Now, we look at finances and we know that that's coins, that's the paper, right? But finances is also value as well. And value comes in many different things, not just money, not just money currency, okay? Value is going to be significant for you guys also in the month of June. Like honoring your value, honoring what you bring to the table, being appreciative of yourself for the value that you bring to the world. Okay, whether that's the value you bring to your family, whether that's the value you bring to your husband or wife, girlfriend, baby daddy, you get the picture. Whether it's the value that you bring to your job, like show yourself more appreciation as well. Okay, but again, there is something that's coming in for you guys. All right, some blessing. All right, this definitely is something that you can touch. So let's go ahead and tap on in for my Leos, the month of June. What's in store? Leos for the month of June, collective, what's in store? And Leos for the month of June, what's in store? Leos for the month of June, what's in store? 4 cards only. Leo for the month of June. Okay, I'm not going to take all those. Alright. Leo for the month of June, what's in store? Okay, take both. Alright. And Leo for the month of June. Thank you, Spirit. Alright, so first card. Let's do it like this. I like that format. So the first card that came out for the Leos is Goddess of Justice, okay? So for some of you, all right, if there is a legal situation, something caught up in the judicial system, something when it comes to the government, if you've been waiting on something, something is coming through. Now, that's not going to apply for everyone, okay? If you're dealing with a legal situation, even if you don't receive the funds of something, I do feel like there's some type of communication coming in and something is going to be working out in your favor, okay? That's for sure. Some of you guys may be connected to a Libra person, all right? That's going to be significant for you also for the month of June. But again, we have Goddess of Justice. It says, what seems like an injustice is actually a blessing. Okay, you guys may have two blessings coming in. Okay, let's talk about it. Clock that. All right, you guys may have two blessings that's coming in the month of June as well. But you definitely got some type of blessing on the way. All right, and I feel like this is the universe just kind of like giving you what you giving you what you deserve, but that's not really what I want to say. Giving you what you're owed. All right. You know what I'm saying? It's like I feel like Leos, you've been battling, whether it's been recent or just in the past or just life in general, you've been battling some injustice in life. You know what I'm saying? Injustice with people, injustice with, things and situations, that you had to be up against as well. That aspect could have also impacted your value within yourself. But I feel like you are moving into a frequency and a time where it's kind of like, all right, we need to compensate this person, you know what I'm saying, for their hard work, for their dedication, for their effort, for their ability to, heal, process, whatever it is. Okay, so um, so yeah, that's kind of like what I'm feeling here. Yeah. Some of you guys, many of you are getting ready to experience karma, but in a good way. Like I said, karma is not good or bad; it's neutral. What you put out is what you receive. If this is for us in the 3D, we label it as good or bad. So in that context, this is acknowledging that this is good karma that's coming your way. So you do have luck. You are right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities ahead. Damn. Many of you may have Sagittarius placements because I talked about a four-leaf clover. All right, so some of you may have strong Sagittarius placements. But anyway, let me reread that. Okay, it says that you are right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities ahead. So there is good luck coming. You guys may also find a four-leaf clover as well, or you may not find a four-leaf clover. This is just acknowledging that luck, some type of luck. Um, this could also again just be like, even if it's not like money that is put in your hands or given to you or dropped in your bank account, this could be a blessing where you connect with somebody or you run into some type of opportunity that can be very much beneficial to your finances, that can help improve your finances as well. So think in that mindset also. Okay. Again, this is a month to stay optimistic because there's some good things in store for you this month, and I feel like you guys been going through it, so you fucking deserve this shit. You know what I'm saying? You guys been strong for too long, so it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Spirit's about to bless you so you can relax a little bit, have some fun, okay? Oh, what the fuck? Can we rub motherfucking hands together, Leo? Let's talk about it. We got Scarlet. Somebody may watch this video and their name may be Scarlet. You know a Scarlet. But we have attract success. Do not sleep on yourself. All right. Whatever indecisive decisions that you're having right now pertaining to goals, pertaining to getting something off the ground, pertaining to moving something into action for yourself that you know is going to be beneficial for you, no procrastination. Get the shit done. All right. Get the shit done. All right. This is a window. Okay, this is a window. This makes me feel like a blue moon type of energy, a rare opportunity, or a once every 7 years type of thing. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, I don't know why I'm feeling it. So I feel like there are some great opportunities to create financial gain, but also great opportunities as well to increase your value. Okay, increase your value. All right, so there is success here. I love that energy for you guys. And we do have here the angel of expression. Speak your truth and express yourself clearly. So many of you, this luck, this opportunity is going to come from your creativity. All right, for others it's just going to come. All right, because of your hard work, of the injustices that you have, things that you have gone through. So you are being rewarded, right, for your hard work. Also, on the flip side, though, know your worth. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the month of June, you may have to set the record straight, all right, to someone. And that is perfectly okay. It's not what you say, it's how you say it, okay? Um, but speak your truth. Do not be afraid to express how you feel. If you feel that you're being undervalued, then express that or remove your energy. Because sometimes no words can be okay. you know, because sometimes you have to remove your energy. All right. For my Leos for the month of June. Look at that. Look at that. Look at, listen, Leos, tap the fuck in. Can I rub your hand? Can I rub your hand? Son, all right, y'all gonna be in the motherfucking streets. Y'all be safe now. Have fun though. Turn the fuck up, okay? Um, you only live once, okay? But drink responsibly. But yeah, it's gonna be a beautiful time. Sun gonna be shining bright. You know, opportunity, shit looking good. You know, you feeling yourself. You feeling free. My divine feminine, look, it got me all in the energy, honey. Yes, okay. You're gonna be just really kind of feeling yourself. You know, very much in your divine feminine energy, feeling very sexy, very sensual as well. Okay. I do want to say, with all this success, with all these opportunities, okay, you know, with all this beautiful energy, and looking at this card, you are vulnerable to the haters, all right? Because you're coming in kind of cloaked, because you're still kind of dealing with the side effects of the bullshit you've been going through. So you kind of covered up right now. You know, you guard, you got your armor on, right? But moving forward, starting about the second week of June, shit is looking motherfucking good to the end of June. Okay, so it's like shit. I can come about this shit. You know what I'm saying? I can do the stanky leg. Do the stanky leg. Okay, but you make yourself more vulnerable. All right. So just be mindful of that. All right. New levels, new levels. Okay. The haters beware. All right. Another thing though, I feel like there is exposure for some of you. If you guys are in the limelight, there is some type of major exposure that you guys are going to receive. So that's great. Let's go ahead and tap into my deck. This particular deck here is tied and connected to the chat with spirit reading. So I'm just going to pull a few cards of these, all right? But if you're interested in what you see, this particular reading is chat with spirit. All right, divine spirit for the Leos for the month of June. All right, you guys are highly spiritual, highly tapped in. Some of you guys are walking karma. Not all of you, but some of you guys are walking karma, right? Meaning that if a person does you wrong, you really don't have to do much, because your spiritual team is like, oh, you done fucked around. Now you about to find the fuck out. You can't do that to this one, okay? So many of you are highly spiritual. In the month of June, this is also acknowledging very tapped in. Many of you guys were born with your gifts as well. All right. Some of your childhood gifts, if they have been turned down, going to be turned up. All right. Your intuition is going to be very, very strong as well. All right. You got major fated changes. Okay. So these are, look, this is some major shit. You know what I'm saying? You guys about to pop out and show niggas. All right. I hope I don't get flagged for that. Respectfully, not racist. So please don't be in my comments. I will block your ass so quick. Okay. But yeah, major fated changes. These are major fated changes, but these is for the better. 5, 6, 7. Your steps are being divinely guided. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you started off in the 5, which is why you cloaked in protection with your sword. Like, bitch, I'm guarded. I'm going through some shit right now. Like, back the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? And now by the end of June, it's like, bitch, I'm free. Hey, bitch, I'm free. Hey, you know. Back down memory lane. Maybe you guys gonna be listening to that song or hear that song. All right, but back down memory lane. Okay, so you could be reminiscing on the past. What did I say? Folks from the past may try to come back towards the end, you know, because shit, they seeing, kicking, popping good, looking good, posting your pictures, having fun, hanging out, doing you, boo, being exposed, okay? And they'll be like, hey, girl, what's up, little? I ain't seen you in God knows how long, you know? So people from the past may try to pop out, you know, use your discernment. I ain't going to tell you what to do with yourself, you know, but that's just let you know. All right, many of you are maybe doing a road trip. Some of you may be doing a road trip, considering a road trip as well. But there could just be like a lot of reminiscing, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like reminiscing, like, damn, I was worried about this, I was stressed about this, and look how this shit panned out. That's the vibe that is giving me as well. You guys be careful with a drama queen. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and close out your reading for Leo for the month of June. If you are wanting to have a personal one-on-one session with me on your month ahead, I do have a special this month for my 30-day forecast. It's $38. Okay, so spiritualvibrations.org. All right. Final message for Leo for the month of June. Leo for the month of June. Okay. We do got wisdom. Very interesting. I'll actually read that one. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Don't y'all have to do that sometimes too. Y'all be looking. Don't come for me. Y'all know y'all be doing that sometimes. You know, gotta say your fucking alphabets. All right, so I'm gonna get straight to it. With this wisdom card, it says things are not as they seem, right? So yeah, you cloaked up like, man, yo, I'm going through a fucking battlefield, you know, not really knowing that you can take these clothes off because you got some good shit coming. But anyway, okay, I digress. Things may not be as they seem. Look beneath the surface of your life. For an example, you might feel that you are making progress on a particular project, but yet beneath the surface, shit is fucking happening. Tap the fuck in, okay? Yes, sir. It says, or you might be going through a stormy cycle. And again, if you're going through this protection, like back the fuck up, I'm had enough. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry, because you going to reap this energy by this month, okay? So this card is just letting you know that even though the surface of your life may seem wobbly, in a deeper place, all is really well, with serene and peace emerging. So things may seem challenging, but will later be revealed to have been beneficial. So, Leo, that is your message. Sending love your way. Ashe. Now we're going to move on to Aries. Aries. Back down memory lane. Alright, baby, wanna be your motivation. Oh, never. Alright, Aries, I heard that song. Motivation. I don't know if that's the name of the song, but I can't remember. But that's what I hear. Alright. Motivation. So that's going to be significant for June. Alright, Divine Spirit, take me into the collective for Aries for the month of June. This is Aries for the month of June. What's in store for them? What you want to know? What's the vibe for Aries for the month of June? Aries for the month of June collective. Aries. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So Aries, we have the angel of emergence. It says it is time for the real you to emerge. All right. I think Sagittarius got this as well. All right, so there could be some messages inside Sagittarius that could be beneficial for you also. Little do we all know the zodiac sign. We all connected to every fucking zodiac sign. We just got priority zodiac signs because of our chart, but we got all the zodiac signs in our chart. So, you know, other readings are going to resonate to a certain extent. Not all of them, you know, especially if they're out of your top three. But anywho, I digress. So some of you guys may be tapping more into astrology in the month of June, studying it, learning it, looking it up. I don't know, using it. Okay. Um, Maybe for some of you, you've been using astrology to help you blossom, to help you tap into your most authentic self. For some of you, you may need to look into that as well. All right. But the month of June, emergence. You know, when I see emergence, I'm right now, I'm seeing like the lotus flower. All right. So I feel like something is blossoming for you guys. You are blossoming as well. You're shedding those facades of old ways of behaviors or trace about yourself that no longer represents who you are and where you're going now. So there is a major level up that is happening as well. I'm very strongly connected to butterflies. You guys will be having butterflies flying around you, okay? If not following you as well, so don't be surprised, okay? That's just letting you know that you're doing a beautiful job. So keep that in mind. Aries for the month of June. collective insight. Aries for the month of June. And Aries for the month of June, collective insight. Alright, Aries, collective insight for the month of June. Aries, collective insight for the month of June for my Aries. 4 cards. Yep, collective insight. Alright, thank you, Spirit. Wait. This. Cha-cha, not ya. Cha-cha, not ya. Alright, so the first card that came out for you is the Goddess of Sacred Power. It says that you are encouraged to take a leading role in your current situation. Alright, so I feel like in the month of June for you guys is definitely a time to really kind of step up to the plate, to really kind of take charge. And I feel that you guys have been working on this lotus flower energy. You've been working on this self-discovery, this rediscovering yourself, this level of self-awareness. You have grown through your reflections as well. So you are emerging into the best version of yourself possible. And with this energy comes more confidence. It comes more self-assuredness, okay? And so with that, you're able to then take the necessary steps that you need in areas of your life, right? To take control over things that maybe, you know, when you wasn't in this state of emergence, that you didn't have the inner strength or the willpower to even deal with it. But in the month of June, you're feeling a little bit more assertive in your ashe. So again, you tapping into some sacred power right now as well, all right? Some people may feel, oh, you acting a little bit different, or am I? You know what I'm saying? Like, or am I? You know what I'm saying? Am I really? You know? Or is it just I've tapped into my energy and I activated that bitch and now I see things differently. And now because, yeah, you're triggered. All right, what was that about? So, whoa. That's going to be a situation for somebody in the month of June. But getting back, you are and been working on this sacred power, right? Let her cook. Ooh, let her cook. That's my shit. Let me cook, baby. Just let me cook, okay? So again, you're stepping up to the plate, taking action towards things. For some of you, there could be a promotion coming in. That won't be for everybody. There could be a promotion coming in. Okay, maybe you're starting a new job where you're in a leadership position as well, and this is going to allow you to blossom as well. Maybe you're going to be getting a call back from a job, and it may be better than the job that you had as well. And this job is going to allow you to flourish. All right. So that's beautiful energy. All right. Your energy is very sacred right now, so protect it. Be a little bit bougie about yourself, about your time, about your energy and your space. And that is perfectly okay to be a little bougie, you know, about your energy, because at the end of the day, you got to look out for you, you know. So this is a very important time because you're cooking right now, you know. If I bake a cake and I'm constantly going in the oven and I'm slamming it, you know, slamming the door, the fucking cake is going to fall. Right, so you have to keep it closed, you know, not saying be, you know what I'm saying, like shutting people out, no, but you get the drift, you know, tap the fuck in. The next card that came out is Goddess of the Unknown. So a new chapter of your life is around the corner. Remove fear and embrace the unknown. So some of you guys may be kicking in heavy around the corner. That ain't for everybody. But we have the Goddess of the Unknown. So in the month of June, it's like Spirit may not reveal everything that you want Spirit to possibly reveal to you. You know, this could be a month where there is some uncertainty, because again, you are merging. This is like some new shit that's happening right now, but you vibing with the shit. You know, you vibing with it, but you don't know what's next. You don't know, like, okay, like Spirit just say, don't worry about that. Just keep walking. Okay. Also feel as well, cloak your energy. Cloak your energy. Be protective, like I said, of your energy as well. All right. This is a month that Spirit does want you to work on your fear. Some of my Aries, you guys are really tapping into your spiritual power. Like you embodying that power, especially if you are doing spiritual work of any sort, tarot readings or anything like that, Reiki healings. You really tapped into your power. There's a beautiful new chapter that's in store for you that's coming around. Like I said, Spirit's not going to reveal much, but it's just like Spirit is saying, let it cook, okay? So we do have the goddess of oneness. So first and foremost, June, getting out in nature is really going to do your body good. You know what I'm saying? Because you're really at this sacred space in your life right now, a massive transformation and change within internally. And the more grounding techniques that you can do, the more connecting with nature that you can do is going to help you to stay rooted. I feel like also towards the second, third end week of June, you're going to be feeling more whole. So if you came into the month feeling a little bit scattered, feeling a little bit unsure, I feel like you're going to be feeling more stable towards the third week of June as well. We do have someone that you love is thinking fondly about you at this moment. So you do have people that is thinking a lot about you. So that's another reason why Spirit said cloak your energy, okay? Wow, that is so crazy. Okay, so you do need to cloak your energy, meaning that your name is being brought up in rooms that you haven't even entered. And it don't necessarily mean that it's in a negative way. You know, people could be speaking about you in a positive way. You may have people also speaking about you in a negative way. You know what I'm saying? So again, when people are like talking about you, whether it's good or bad, they are pulling on your energy. And so sometimes you wonder why you're so exhausted and why you're so tired. You know, that's why spiritual hygiene is important. But that's for my teaching classes coming up. But I digress. So you do want to cloak your energy. You do want to protect your energy. Working with maybe lavender, working with herbal, no, aromatherapy could be highly beneficial for you also. Okay. Um, if there's someone that has passed on, you may be thinking about them, and the moment that you think about them, they will appear. All right. And I feel like you're going to feel their presence. The next card that came out is the Angel of Communication. All right. So yeah. I feel like somebody that you haven't heard from in a while. This won't be for everyone. Someone that you haven't heard from in a while may be reaching out to you. In the month of June, you could be reaching out to somebody that you haven't talked to in a while as well. Some of you could be getting some weird unknown calls as I speak. I'm not saying that's unknown, but you could be. Give me a second. You could be receiving some type of unknown calls as well. All right, so you may have to block because it could be probably becoming a nuisance. We have communicate clearly and don't be afraid to tell it like it is. So Aries, yeah, um, you've been keeping your mouth closed about something. Like you want to say something to somebody, you want to get something off of your chest, you know, but you haven't. And I feel by the end of June, you will. You'll be having some type of deep conversation with someone, all right? Getting something off your chest. All right, let's go ahead for Aries, June. All right, we got wish here. So, guys, you guys are going to be receiving some type of wish fulfillment, okay, as well. I feel like this is definitely a month to really focus on your heart's desires as well, you know. Communicate to your spirit team. It's like kind of make a wish. That's another thing I feel like. Make a wish. Like send your wishes up to the universe, all right? Um, something is coming true, but you may not be able to see the picture. But it's not for you to see, it's for you to kind of focus on your growth and let the universe do what it needs to do for you. All right, so let's go ahead and close out for Aries. These are my cards that I have created. If you are interested in what you see, I'm only going to pull a few. This is my chat with spirit reading. It is available on my website, spiritualvibrations.org. Okay, so this is going to be for my Aries for the month of June. Okay. Career achievements. Okay, so you guys will be congratulations first and foremost. There is some career achievements, and it's crazy because I did speak about receiving a call back, promotions, things of that nature. But again, there is career achievements that's going to be happening for you guys as well. Okay. This could also be just goals in general. Don't necessarily have to be job, but this could just be goals, conquering those goals, overcoming those goals, okay? In your FYP, okay? Your For You page, all right? So you got lurkers. Somebody's pulling on your energy. So that's another reason why you need to ground. You got people lurking. You got people from the past that's going to be emerging because, new levels, new devils, right? Um, so just be mindful of that as well. For some of you guys that is online in businesses, then, maybe needing to kind of like post a little bit more could be beneficial for your business. For my Aries, okay, we do have it's too much, okay? So, it could be a lot of fears here of the unknown. You know what I'm saying? Needing to work through that as well. But just know that this next chapter is very beautiful for you as well. Again, when it comes to communicating with others, okay, it could be a heavy conversation. It could be heavy emotions that you have suppressed for so long, so you could be apprehensive about really kind of communicating how you feel. But Spirit is saying communicate clearly and don't be afraid to do so. All right, Aries, what's in store for June? Guidance card for Aries for the month of June. All right, the card that came out is love. All right, so I do feel like your love life could be growing. Your love life could be changing as well. If you are seeking connection, send those prayers up. Also, if you're in a romantic relationship, for some of you, more closeness is going to be happening as well. Okay. Um, like I said, you got people talking about you. There are people that loves you, but you also got people that's just kind of monitoring spirits. But you can't really do anything about that, right? They want you to know this next chapter is filled with love. The crows are going to be speaking to you as well. I just heard the crows. So some type of communication is coming in this month that's going to be important. All right. So this does conclude Aries for the month of June. Ashe. All right, I didn't mean for this to go long. My earth signs and my fire signs gonna be mad at me. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna have to kind of speed this up. But we moving into Cancer. All right, Cancer. But I'm gonna give my earth signs and my fire signs a bonus reading because they really been showing out for me on my channel. So that's okay. All right, let's tap the fuck in. Maybe you guys have earth or fire placements heavy in your chart. Alright, so this is going to be for the water signs. We tapping into Cancer first. So Divine Spirit for Cancers for the month of June. Alright, collective insight for Cancers for the month of June. Collective insight. What's in store for the Cancers for the month of June? Collective insight. What's in store for the Cancers for the month of June? Okay. Time to clear stagnant energy. Time to remove stagnant energy in the month of June, guys. Okay. All right. Divine Spirit, what's in store for the Cancers for the month of June? Cancers collective insight for the month of June. All right, my Cancers. We got flowers. Okay. It says be generous. It says success and emotional fulfillment are yours. All right, so Cancer, you could be receiving some flowers in the month of June. You could be giving flowers to someone else. This can also mean not literally, but you could be giving, showing a level of appreciation for someone in the month of June. I know that it is Father's Day, so coming up in June as well, so maybe that could be significant also. I do feel like you're in a very generous spirit in the month of June, okay? And that's beautiful. You're willing to help others. You're willing to pitch in. I also feel that people are going to be very generous to you as well, okay? I feel like this month is going to be very beautiful for you. You may have not experienced this in a while, so it's going to be a very good feeling. I feel like things are working out for you. I'm seeing emotional fulfillment is being yours, so this is beautiful energy. I also feel like for my divine feminine, you may be tapping into more flowery scents as well during this time frame. For some of my ladies, if you're not in a romantic relationship, buy yourself some flowers, okay? And make sure that you are patting yourself on the back. Um, and showing yourself some love as well. So, Cancer, try to speed this up a little bit. Cancer, Cancer for the month of June. What's in store for the Cancers for the month of June? Cancer for the month of June. Oop, okay. Oop. All right, we have awaken your empathy. All right, I'm told not to take that. All right, what's in store for the Cancers for the month of June? What's in store? What's in store for the Cancers for the month of June? What's in store for the Cancers for the month of June? And it came back out. Okay. All right, so we do have, again, turquoise. All right, you guys may be drawn to that color as well, vibing with that color. May get your nails done, feet done, you know, rocking a particular outfit with that color as well. Maybe some of you are going to be going near water, swimming, okay, going to a pool. That's something that is significant as well. But awakening your empathy, okay? So that's what's happening right now. Like, your level of empathy is very high at this time. So that's why you could be feeling more generous and helping others and assisting others at this time. That's a beautiful energy. Just be mindful and use your discernment with that so that your kindness does not get taken for weakness. That's very important, okay? But allow the energy to shine. Just use your discernment and always set balance. Again, my water signs for the month of June, your clairsentient abilities are going to be very heightened. Your intuition is going to be very heightened as well. You do need to increase your water intake in the month of June. That is something else that is happening also, okay? But also, because you know you're awakening your empathy, your emotions could be a little bit imbalanced also in the month of June. So, you know, be mindful of your emotions, okay? You also have the angel of relaxation. So for my Cancers, you may be sleeping a little bit more, feeling a little bit more tired, taking a little bit more naps, just kind of wanting to rest. This is the time to do so. This is the time to find time for naps, rest, to relax. You are being asked to try not to worry about things too much because things are going to work out for you, even if you're not able to see how it's going to happen. It's like Spirit is saying you're going to get what it is that you want, okay? I'm seeing a lot of blue here, so some of you guys may be battling with some seasonal depression, dealing with, you know, depression or other mental health issues as well. So I see you coming out of that in the month of June, so that's beautiful confirmation. You also have the angel of guidance, so I feel like, you know, maybe getting a guidance reading. I offer one of the bomb ass, dope ass spiritual guidance readings. Tap the fuck in, okay? Very powerful though. Very powerful. So available on my website, spiritualvibrations.org. So some of you guys may need a guidance reading at this time as well. But I also feel that because your senses are extra heightened this time as well, you're going to be receiving more downloads from spirit. So trusting your intuition, trusting your inner voice as well. It says a renewed sense of direction and purpose will soon manifest. So many of you felt lost, feel lost, like unsure where you're going in life. But I feel that no, you may not have all the answers by the end of June, but you're going to have a little bit more clarity about your direction, and that is beautiful. So again, just kind of honor what you feel, okay? Honor what you feel and follow through with that. We have the goddess of beauty, okay? You guys are looking very beautiful, okay? You guys are very beautiful. You're going to be feeling very beautiful in the month of June as well, all right? Um, but beauty is not also the external, it is also the internal as well. So again, making sure that you are most importantly raising the vibrations on the internal self and realizing how much of a beautiful soul that you are. Again, be mindful of this month. My Cancers, don't allow nobody to take your kindness for weakness, okay? You may see something like that happening and you may fall back from this situation, fall back from this person, okay? It says you are a wondrous being of light and there is nothing to fix or change. I also feel that Spirit just want to remind you, because you could be still going in and out, that depressiveness, that anxiety throughout the month, even though things are really blossoming for you as well. It's just the residual side effects. So Spirit is reminding you, stop critiquing yourself, stop nitpicking, that's the word. Stop nitpicking yourself, okay? You are beautiful inside and out, okay? All right, let's keep it going. All right, Cancers. Look at that sun. All right. So you're really going to be outdoors. Okay. You're really going to be outside in the month of June having fun. It says open up your heart to the enormous growth ahead. Okay. So again, you guys are growing. You guys are blossoming. There's beautiful things that's waiting for you as well. Okay. Some of you guys could be focused on your solar return. Okay. So, yeah, Cancer season. You guys are focused on your birthday at this time with the Sun card here as well. All right, so there's a lot of good growth that's in store for you. Things are shining on you. All right. Yeah, increase your water intake because I feel like June the sun is going to be hitting for you guys a little bit different, you know. So more perspiration, so more sweating you guys are going to be experiencing as well. All right, let's continue to move forward. All right, these are my cards that I have created. This is actually coming from my Chat with Spirit deck. So if you're interested in what you see, you can definitely book that reading online. Chat with Spirit. All right. So let's go ahead and tap in for the Cancers for the month of June. What else do they need to know? Cancers for the month of June. So we do have unloved, all right? So some of you guys have been feeling unloved. That is because, again, you've been battling some depression. You know, you may have just been up against some adversities. Maybe it just felt like nothing was kind of going right or feel like, you know, things were stagnant. I think I said that to you guys in the beginning of this message. I don't know if it was you. Um, but you are loved, okay? You are loved. Your spirit team loves you. Your people around you love you. You know, you are a light to others. You know, people love being around you, love being around your energy as well. Okay, I feel like with the six here, there could be some mommy wounds. Okay, if there is a mother on the other side, they're letting you know, like, baby girl, you're beautiful. Baby boy, you know, you're handsome. You know, this is a month of self care for the Cancers. What's in store? Okay, we have new spiritual guidance coming to your life. So you guys gain a new spirit guide. That is so dope. You guys have gained a new spirit guide or will be gaining a new spirit guide around your birthday. Okay. I feel like if you've been seeing 911, even though they say 511, I'm seeing 911. So if you catching that time, that's because another spirit guide has entered your life. That's beautiful. Okay. Um, Spirit said no, not this one. Okay, and one more card for the Cancers. Yeah, there's definitely a spirit guide on the other side that wants you to know that they love you. They see you as beautiful, handsome. They see you blossoming. They want you to know that things are going to get better, that they're helping you. All right? All right, for my Cancers, June. Working with lavender, okay, could be beneficial. Working with aromatherapy, working with herbs, if you about that life as well, you know. I feel like it's all about finding ways to self-soothe yourself. In the month of June, self-care is the best care, all right, as well. There could be some issues with your sleeping patterns also. So again, working with lavender and spiritual baths, you know, things of that nature could be beneficial for you also, okay. And last but not least, for the Cancers for the month of June. Cancer for the month of June. Cancer for the month of June. All right, there's change, but I feel like change for the better. You know, like the clouds are clearing. You know, I feel like you're going to be able to look at things from a higher perspective as well. Somebody is going to be up in the air. So I don't know if you're going to a carnival in the month of June. You're going through an amusement park. You could be up in the air on a merry-go-round as well. Okay. A horse could be your spirit animal. So know that in the month of June, you're free to do what you choose to do as well. The clouds are parting. You're going to be able to see things and feel more brighter and more lighter too, especially towards the end of June. Okay, so this does complete my insight for Cancer. Sending love your way. Ashe. All right, now let's go ahead and go on to the sign of Scorpio. Scorpios, what's up, what's up, what's up? You're my baby and I can't let you. Oh no, that song is coming up for you guys. Okay. And this is the card that came out for you guys. We have for my Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Horizon. You have white here, lighten up, okay? But I was singing, you're my baby and I can. So there's something about your love life, Scorpio, in the month of June that's going to be significant as well. Um, I do feel that you do need to lighten up in the month of June, whether it's lighten up on your person in the month of June. Okay, maybe the vibrations between you and your person are going to be much lighter, more pure. Okay, maybe you're going to be rocking the color white. I feel like in the month of June, Scorpio, you are trying not to take things too serious. You're trying not to allow things to get the best of you. You're not trying to allow things to ruffle your feathers. You know, you're trying to stay in a place of being calm, cool, and collected. Okay? All right, so what's in store for the Scorpios for the month of June, collective? Scorpio for the month of June, collective. And Scorpio for the month of June, collective. All right, Scorpio for the month of June. What's in store for the collective for Scorpio for the month of June? Okay. Scorpio for the month of June. What's in store? Scorpio for the month of June. What's in store? Scorpio for the month of June. Okay. So, Scorpios, you guys may have a significant Cancer person in your life that's going to be significant for you also in the month of June because uh, we got, oh no, this is not the same card, but this is the same card that Cancer had, okay? But we'll get into that in a moment. So the first card that came out is the God of Reflections, okay? So you guys have been definitely doing some deep reflection, going within, analyzing things as well. You know, you probably been diving into it quite heavy as well. And I feel like this month is time to kind of lighten up. All right, it says the qualities that you see in others are simply your own reflection. So again, I feel like you need to lighten up or you are going to be more lighter, okay? It's like you're not, it's kind of like you guys that did the work, you know what I'm saying, been doing a lot of deep reflection, you know, and it's like this month is kind of like, that's what it is. So this month is kind of like, let me put into action what I've learned through my reflection. But I feel like this is subconscious because we got the white. It's not conscious. Like you're not consciously aware of, you know, I'm about to do this because of this, because it leads to that, because it's from this. Like, no, you're subconsciously doing it, you know, but it's kind of like, okay, I've reflected enough. I've learned what I needed to do. Now let me put this shit into action. You know, that's the vibes that I'm getting here as well. Another thing I want to say for my Scorpios, do not be comparing yourself to no one else. Try not to do that. Don't, you know, water your own garden. Okay? Water your own garden. Don't compare yourself to anyone. All right? Lighten up. Because, again, that will put you in a down. You'll go down. And this month seems to be full of fun. It seems to be fucking lit. So, with that being said, don't do yourself a disservice. Okay? So, again, the next card we do have Aqua, experience peace and calm. All right? So, you guys are definitely being near the water. Okay? Some of you guys, if you are going to the water, you're going to have like a white bathing suit. Okay? But you could be going to a beach, a pool as well. You do need to drink more water, more H2O as well. To, you know, some of you, your urine is too dark, so you need to lighten up your urine as well. Um, yeah, this is going to be a month we got to experience peace and calm. Yeah, that's what it's about for you. Like, I feel like if there is a situation that arises for you guys in the month of June and that shit is bringing in heavy energy, you nipping that shit in the bud. You're not entertaining it. You're not really kind of giving it the energy that it wants. You know what I'm saying? It's like I heard, you know what I'm saying? Move the fuck around. You know what I'm saying? Like, move around. You know, you like honoring yourself. You focusing on your peace. You focusing on your calmness. You know, you trying to get your nervous system in alignment, you know? So you have the goddess of beauty here as well. Okay, so some of you Scorpios, you guys may look at other people and, oh my God, they are so beautiful. They are so beautiful. And yes, they may be. Give the flowers where you see fit. I love a woman that is confident within herself that could give another woman a compliment. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're beautiful. You are sexy. You are, you know what I'm saying? You know, I love that. You know, that is growth. But not all women are able to do that because they're unhealed. You know what I'm saying? It is no shade, but it's like, get it together. So that's significant for you guys. Don't be comparing yourself to other people. You know what I'm saying? Because some of you guys do that shit on the low low. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you post the pictures, I'm a baddie, you know? But behind closed doors, there are some deep wounds here, you know? And sometimes you see stuff that triggers you, you know, because you comparing yourself. Oh, my body doesn't look like this, or this don't look like this, or I need to do this in order to be like that. No, you need to be fucking you and rock that shit, okay? Rock that shit. You are beautiful. Like, stop feeling like you gotta always fix yourself. That's another thing. That could be the issue too. Like, you need to lighten up. Like, yeah, you've been working on changing. Understand your whole life you gonna be healing. Like, do what you need to do. Don't procrastinate, you know, so that you don't, you know what I'm saying, be left behind. But at the same time, don't consume yourself with it. You get what I'm saying? Because you keep living. You know what I'm saying? Just keep living. All right, we also have, yeah, the angel of pleasure. You guys are about to enjoy yourself. You guys were down, but in the month of June, you up. Okay? And lift yourself up. You know, if you wake up and you feeling some type of way, all right, some of you guys be communicating with yourself through the mirror, speaking incantations, affirmations, or maybe there's something that you need to do. But again, it's like you were down, but this month you're going to be up, okay? All right, you're gonna be showing your sexiness. All right, don't be afraid. Don't cover up. Okay, I'm not telling you what to do. Dress how you want to dress. But if you go into the pool, fuck what everybody gotta say. If you find that sexy outfit and you put it on and it looks good for you, rock that bitch. Okay, rock that bitch. All right. So I see more happiness, more pleasure. You're gonna be doing things that you enjoy doing as well. Okay, booty getting big. Period. Pull. All right, Scorpio, month of June. All right, we got plans. So some of you guys are taking a trip, okay? Some of you guys um, are going to be planning a trip, could be thinking about a trip as well, okay? Some of you guys are definitely going to like Florida. I'm hearing Myrtle Beach. I don't know why I heard Cancun for some of you, but for others, this could just be like you're not on a plane. You're taking a trip somewhere, you know, in a different city, different state, you know, something like that as well. But this just make me feel like you taking off in the month of June. You're really kind of taking off. You could be like trying new things, doing something different as well. You guys have definitely been going through a journey, whether it's been physically or metaphorically, right? But your life is about to become better, all right? And this is also for somebody, if you've been trying to plan a trip and there has been some adversities and you could feel a little bit defeated, like this shit is never going to happen, it is going to happen. So lighten up, okay? Because I feel like June, somebody going to hear a plane and look up like, damn, I wish I was on that bitch. Don't worry, you are. Okay, you will be. All right, so I'm about to get ready to tap into my deck that I created. If you like what you see, this is the deck that I use for my chat with spirit readings, which is a very hot commodity on my website. So take a look, spiritualvibrations.org. So, Scorpio for the month of June. Caution, you have slow down. All right, some of you guys could be a little bit exhausted. You guys need to slow down. You could be kind of burnt out. Also in the month of June is not a time to be hasty in your decision making. Try not to be impulsive, okay, in your decision making as well. Scorpio June. The situation was difficult, but you grew so much. I love that shit. Look at that. Leveling the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? You had to kind of slow down and pump your own brakes. Like, hold the fuck on. I got to reflect. I can't keep doing this shit. I can't keep going through this. I can't keep feeling this way. So you had to work through that shit. And you're going to feel a change within yourself this month, okay? So congratulations, Scorpios. And a higher power is guiding this union. What did I say about love? You guys, if you are in a relationship, this ain't for everyone, but you know, for some of you, this connection is being guided by a higher deity or by a higher spirit. Um, I feel like many of you, there's a purpose for this connection, whether it's seasonal, whether it's lifelong. There's a purpose for this union. I feel like in the month, you guys are going to have a fucking ball. Oh, and some of you guys could be a part of Pride too. All right, so we got Pride Month going on. All right, love it. All right, let's go ahead and close out for Scorpio. What's their message for the month of June for Scorpio? Okay, freedom, look. That's what's up. The birds are going to be really talking to you. All right, I'm here. I'm seeing a blue jay. So you may see a blue jay or a woodpecker as well. All right. I don't know. You may even notice a flock of birds. Okay. So birds are really going to be communicating with you, but you're going to be feeling more free. Again, like liberated. Like, woosah, just feeling different within yourself. Flow with that shit. Vibe with that shit. Because, life be fucking life. You know what I'm saying? So you got to appreciate the moments when you have them. Because shit could change just like that. So enjoy yourself this month. Fly high. See yourself from a higher perspective as well. All right? So that concludes my message for my Scorpios. Sending love your way. Ashe. And last but not motherfucking least, Pisces. What's up, fam? What's up? All right, Divine Spirit. I heard chime bells for Pisces. Maybe you guys got chime bells in your yard, or maybe you may need to get some chime bells. Okay, I don't know why. I feel like that could be therapeutic, but it's also spiritual reasons for the wind chimes. If you know, you know. If not, look it up. The more you know, the more you grow. Research. Maybe you guys are going to be researching, learning something in the month of June. All right. Let's go ahead. Pisces for the month of June. Pisces for the month of June. All right. So Pisces, we have the Chariot. It says, charge ahead with confidence, stay strong and focused. All right. So you guys may have strong Cancer placements, or there could be a Cancer person in your life that's going to be significant for you in the month of June. Okay. Some of you are going to be getting work done on your car, need to get your car worked on, could be considering purchasing a new car, is well trading in a vehicle. There could be something significant about your car. There could also be some travel coming up for you guys, or planning travel as well. I do feel like for the month of June, you are moving forward in the right direction. Okay. Things are getting better. You are in the month of June figuring out how to take control over what you can and to let go of what you cannot. All right. You're moving forward, you're charging forward, and you're feeling more confident in the month of June as well. Spirit wants you to continue to stay strong as well. You have the totem animal of the horses that is around you as well. So you are free to make the choices that you feel is right for you in the month of June, but they really want you to stay focused. Okay. So what's up for Pisces here for the month of June? Collective insight. Pisces for the month of June. Pisces for the month of June. Alright, Pisces for the month of June. What's in store for Pisces? Pisces for the month of June. Alright, Pisces for the month of June. And Pisces for the month of June. So there could be a carnival or some type of amusement park that you guys will be seeing or be going to as well. Maybe you're taking the kiddies there or something like that or shit. Maybe you want to go and tap into your inner child. All right. Love it for you. All right. So the first card, we have the Goddess of Shadows here. It says, what you perceive to be your dark side holds a hidden treasure, okay? So some of you guys are kind of in that in-between space where you're still kind of walking in your shadow self, okay? But you're also trying to walk towards the light, and you will be walking towards the light, looking at things a little bit more brighter. So that's one thing. So, show yourself some grace. Have patience with the circumstances that you're going through, as well as yourself as well. Um, some of you, your psychic abilities are going to be very strong. You can actually be seeing shadows, the corner of your eye as well, okay? You could be kind of like coming in this month, kind of focus on all the not so good aspects of yourself. But, what I found through healing is that those aspects of myself that I didn't like, all those things that I tried to, like, you know, shame, those not so good ways, we all have them. That was my fucking power. And when I tapped the fuck in, and realized that those shadow selves is your power. Your shadow self is your black leader's energy. So some of you are into Black Leader. You need to figure out what's in your Black Leader placement in your astrology chart. But it's your hidden treasure. So don't be so hard on your dark side. You just got to learn how to alchemize it and balance that dark side so it can work for you and not against you. It's the power, okay? And you have that willpower. So the month of June, a lot of willpower. You have the angel of communication, so you could be communicating, doing a lot of communication, doing a lot of, utilizing your voice as well. This is a month that makes sure you're speaking clearly so there is no misunderstandings also, okay? Don't be afraid to tell it like it is this month. Don't be afraid to express yourself and how you feel also. There could be some communication about a vehicle that's going to be coming in as well. All right. We have the goddess of knowledge. What I say, the more you know, the more you grow. So this is a time of reading, research, study, learning more, looking up things as well. Things that you aren't sure about. Some of you guys do need to look up Dark Night of the Soul. Some of you guys need to look up your South Node. Some of you guys just need to educate yourself more. Maybe you're going back to school or be studying or working towards that in the month of June. Spirit says apply what you already know. So your intuition is very strong. You really need to trust it as well. I feel like there could be a lot of indecision with you guys this month because your intuition is strong, but your shadow self is also very present, right? So it's going to cause you to kind of second guess yourself. But Spirit has said you got to tell that shadow self, shut the fuck up right now. Shut the fuck up. Okay, I'm listening to my higher self. So trust your intuition. Okay, the spirit team is really going to be communicating with you also. Okay, if you have crystals, sit with them and work with them. All right, some of you guys may be attracted to brown, tan, beige colors as well. Okay, maybe you guys are going to be gardening, planting some vegetables, starting a garden as well. Maybe you need to purchase some plants and put into your home or outside of your home as well. The trees, the nature is going to be communicating with you, so pay attention as well, okay? Establish boundaries. So in the month of June, you are being asked to establish boundaries, okay? Especially, you're going to have to communicate some boundaries, right? You may have to, you may have to go there respectfully, all right? Maybe it's not respectfully. I don't know, but tell it like it is. But it's not what you say, it's how you say it, okay? So I also feel, be grounded first. If you need to have a serious conversation with someone, make sure you are grounded enough so that you can have that conversation where it's not yeah, because ain't nobody trying to hear neither one of y'all. Y'all just both talking and ain't nobody listening. You know what I'm saying? And that's pointless. A waste of energy, a waste of time. So it's like ground yourself, get centered, so that way when you speak, you talking about everything that you need to get out. You're expressing yourself fully so that you could be understood and heard. All right? That's the key with communication. Pisces. All right, they want you to try to relax a little bit more, take those naps, rest, rejuvenate, as much as you can as well. All right, some of you guys may be taking a road trip. All right, also, Spirit wants you to try not to worry so much. Things that you want is going to happen for you, all right? Some of you guys may have been working on planting seeds and things are going to start growing for you as well, okay? For some of you, your plant is getting too much sun and it is killing it, okay? So you do need to take that plant and put it somewhere in some shade. All right, this is from my particular deck that I created, which is connected to my chat with Spirit. So if you like what you see, I'm only doing a few though. So if you like what you see, you can book the chat with Spirit reading online. Woo, this right here, doing all the zodiac signs, this takes commitment. It really does. This is an hour and 22 minutes. I'm trying to stay consistent. I'm really trying. Really trying. Okay, let's get it together. All right, Pisces, month of June. They are not telling you everything. All right, so that's the shadows as well. All right, there could be some deception. All right, going on around you. Somebody could be cloaking themselves. Somebody could be hiding something. Somebody could be lying about something to you. But again, you're going to know that. You're going to feel it. Not from an ego place. Not from your traumas. Not from your shadow self. And that's why I'm saying it's going to be hard. You guys may be kind of feeling very conflicted here. Because you got both of these things very prominent in your life. And it's like, okay, I knew this person was doing this. But are they really? Maybe I'm just tripping. It's kind of like that energy. So, but behind all that, when you ground yourself, you're going to be able to tap the fuck into your intuition. It's going to block out this so that way you will be able to know. But I feel like your senses is very strong. So somebody's not telling you everything in the month of June. All right, the point of no return, okay? Something cannot be savaged. Something cannot be helped. Something cannot be saved. Something cannot be savaged, okay? Something has gotten to the point it is what the fuck it is. All right? I'm not sure what that's going to be for you guys, okay? For some of you, your car has had it. For some of you, this ain't going to be for everybody. Your car may give out. Or it may be something so serious to that car where it's so much money to get the work done, you might as well just buy another one. All right? For some of you, it's like, yeah, it's just a situation that has exhausted you too much and it's just time to let it go. Okay? We got rage room. Oh, okay. Try to ground y'all self because I feel like you guys may have a heated conversation with somebody as well. And yeah, some of you guys may be going to a rage room, looking up a rage room. You may ride past the rage room as well. Some of you guys just need to find an outlet to express your emotions as well. You know, I feel like what's done in the dark will come to light in the month of June. So if somebody's not telling you everything, by the end of June, it's going to come out and it may cause you to crash out. Okay? Do not drive while you're angry. I repeat. And when I put that on there, okay, that repeat. All right, I think another sign got the warning, Taurus, about walking with the head down in their damn phone. So warning, do not drive while you are mad. You've been warned, okay? Pisces, the month of June. All right, illumination. Some things are going to be illuminated to you. You're going to be seeing things clearly as well. You may see a shadow or illumination figure of a spirit. It's not going to be for everybody, but if you tap the fuck in, yeah, because you got the underworld. The veil is very thin for you, so they're kind of like, yeah. There could be a loved one on the other side that is around you as well that passed away from a car accident. All right, but anywho, yeah, a lot of things are going to be illuminated. Allow yourself to see what you need to see. Some truths that are going to be revealed to you may not be so good, but other truths are going to be for your highest good. All right, so this does conclude your insight for the month of June, and until next month, next time, Ashe.